Hey guys, and welcome to Yoga in an Airstream. Maybe it's yoga in a van, yoga in a tiny home, or even yoga in your hallway. I'm showing you ways that you can invite yoga wherever you're at, even if it's in a small space and you have to be aware of your surroundings. So today we're focusing on hips. I have my yoga mat out because we're getting serious and actually doing some movements. So go ahead and get on your mat, get on your rug, and let's get started. We'll start in a standing position, finding length in our spine, rooting the feet down into the earth and fingertips shooting down towards the ground. Close the eyes and just begin to arrive. Notice any sounds around you. And closing off the lips, begin to breathe in and out through the nose. Notice how the breath feels. And on your next inhale, we're going to take the arms up overhead. If the ceiling is too low for you, you can always bend at the elbows, keeping the fingertips active, pointing up towards the sky. Exhale, palms release, heart center. Again, inhale, take the arms high, breathe in. Exhale, we're going to hinge from the hips as you fold forward all the way down, nice and easy. So take the feet out wide. It may be the first time you've taken a deep forward fold today. So take it easy, sway side to side. Again, allow the belly to rest on the thighs, maybe cross at the arms. Let the pinkies, outside edge of the pinkies rest in the arm crease, coming into a ragdoll, nice and easy. Just invite some movement. Maybe bend one knee and then the other. Allow the pull of gravity to just pull the crown of the head closer towards the earth. And then releasing the fingertips to the ground, we'll heel toe the feet back in, hip width distance, halfway lift, flat back, pull the shoulders back, extend through the crown of the head. Engage the core. Exhale, slowly release all the way down, a deeper fold here. And then walk the fingertips out in front of you as you step the feet back. We're coming into our first downward facing dog. Hips press up towards the sky. Chest melts to the thighs. Maybe take a bend in one knee and then the other. Just begin to pedal out the feet. Softening into your down dog. And then settle in. Keep the breath deep and audible. Nice strong arms as you spread all 10 fingers wide. And then bending at the right knee, draw it in towards your chest and then extend it back behind you. So the idea is to keep the knee drawn in so that when you kick back, you don't kick into the chair behind you or whatever it may be. Extend here, pressing the heel up towards the ceiling. Bend at the knee and then begin to take some circles. Loosen up through the right hip area. Take some circles in both directions. Anything that feels nice. Just begin to lubricate the right hip socket. And then taking that right leg back, take a deep inhale in. Exhale as you draw the knee in towards the chest again, stepping the right foot forward. So maybe you're going to drag or pull that right foot any way you need to get it in between the palms. Taking it nice and slow, shifting the weight forward and backwards. Working into that right hip socket. Or as I say, lubricating the joints. So all of the movements help to lubricate the joints in our body. Our oxygen sends new life to those cells. And then draw the right knee over the right ankle. Inhale, arms reach high for a low lunge. We're here for 2 breaths. As you exhale, release the palms down. We're going to take the right palm onto the inside arch of the right foot, coming into a lizard lunge or runner's lunge. So maybe arms extended. This is far enough and this feels like it's a nice stretch for you. You can totally stay here. If you want to go deeper, you can drop down onto those forearms. Just make sure that the right knee stays over the right ankle. Deep, full breaths here. One more breath. Press the palms into your mat and then heel toe the right foot back to center, framing the right foot and then inching it forward as we prepare for our half splits. So right leg extends long. Shift the weight onto your hips over your left knee. So if it feels like too much pressure, too much stretch in the right leg, you can always use the countertop and the lounge chair as your props, using them as your blocks. The nice thing about being in a small, tiny space is that things are accessible. So pausing here for a moment, breathe into the underside of this right leg, sending that new breath, that oxygen, into those more restricted, constrained areas. One more breath. Slowly release. Bring the palms back to frame that right foot. You're going to press into the ball of the left foot, lifting the left leg, and then keep the right foot engaged or the right knee engaged into the chest, and then extend it back up. Downward, three-legged downward facing dog. And then take any movements here. Shake out that right hip again. And then place the right foot right alongside the left, coming back into our downward facing dog. Maybe this time reaching the heels a little bit further towards the earth. And then taking that left knee in towards the chest. Inhale. As you exhale, pressing the left heel up towards the sky. Again, controlled movements, being aware of our surroundings. And then begin to open up the left side, taking any circles here. Extend the left leg long, reaching the heel back and up. And then drawing that left knee in towards the chest, stepping it all the way through, planting the left foot in between the palms. Drop down onto the right knee and then begin to shift the weight forward and backwards, again opening up, lubricating the left hip. Notice where your breath is. Keeping the breath nice and consistent. And then draw the left knee over the left ankle. Inhale, take the arms up overhead. Low lunge on the opposite side. We're here for 2 breaths. You got it. Last one. Good. Release the palms down. Plant the palms and then take that left foot out as you bring the left palm into the inside arch of the left. And then, again, staying here if this feels like a deep enough stretch. If you want to go further into our lizard lunge, dropping onto the forearms. Just being aware, again, keeping that left knee over the left ankle. Finding your breath here. One more. Good. Press the palms into the mat. Draw the left foot back to center, inching it forward a few inches as you straighten out the left leg. Shift the weight back onto the right as the hip aligns over the right knee. Again, you can use your props here, helping you to stay balanced. Or if you want that deeper stretch, keeping the palms on the mat and really just melting your heart towards the knee. One more breath here. Good. Draw the the left foot back to center. Left knee aligns over left ankle. Plant the palms. Lift the right knee up, pressing into the ball of the right foot. Draw the left knee in. Keep the left knee engaged and then extend high. Being extra aware of our movements, keeping it nice and controlled in this tiny space. And then shaking out the left hip, taking those circles. And then coming back into downward facing dog. Heels melt towards the floor. Heart reaches towards the thighs. Nice long spine. Bending at the knees, gaze up towards the fingertips as you walk to meet your hands halfway, taking the feet out wide. Maybe pausing here. We're coming into Malasana. So if you know that this is a little bit too harsh on your knees, you can always stay in that halfway lift, shifting the hips side to side. If you're able to, go ahead and sink the hips down. Take the feet out as wide as you need. You may need to back up to create that space in your area. Draw the palms together at heart center. Use those elbows as leverage to help open up the knees. Keeping the shoulders drawn down, the heart open. Crown of the head reaches towards the ceiling. Nice long spine. Deep breaths here. Last breath. Good. And we're going to transition from here to our sitting bones. Extend the legs out in front of you as gracefully as you can. Both legs extend out nice and long. Arms reach out in front of you, palms facing up towards the sky, being aware of anything behind you. Slowly lower down one vertebrae at a time. Engages the core as you lower. Take any movements, any shifts that you need to get comfortable. And then find yourself nice and relaxed on the ground. The shoulder blades melt into the earth. Draw the feet in towards the sit bones. Keeping the left foot rooted. Inhale, take the right leg high, nice and long. Imagine the sole of your foot stamping into the sky above. And then cross the right ankle over the left knee, creating a figure four. Coming into our modified pigeon pose. So actively pressing the right knee away from the body. Maybe this is far enough, a deep enough stretch for you. It's perfectly fine. You can stay here. If you'd like to go a little deeper, draw the left knee in towards the chest. Interlace the fingers either around the shin or behind the knee. And breathe into that right hip space. Continue to press the right knee away from the body. Keeping the shoulder blades on the earth. Release any tension with each exhale. Slowly release the left foot back to the earth. Extend the right leg long and then release the right foot to the earth and switch it out. Left leg goes high, stamping the sole of the left foot into the sky above, and then crossing the left ankle over the right knee. Maybe noticing how this side feels, if it feels different than the right. Maybe you can go further on this side. If so, again, draw the right knee in towards the chest and release the fingers around the shin or behind the knee. Continue to press that left knee away from the body. Letting go of any tension, anything you're holding on to. Good. Slowly release the right foot to the earth. Extend the left leg long. Release the left foot to the ground. Taking both knees in towards the chest. Maybe give yourself a little low back massage, drawing circles in the sky with the knees. And then extending the legs one at a time out in front of you, nice and long. Take the arms up directly in front of you, reaching up towards the sky, and then draw the shoulder blades back. So arms reach up, and then pull the shoulders down, melting into the earth. And then place the palms facing up towards you. And then gently release the arms all the way down to the earth, nice and slow, until they rest completely on the ground. The legs can splay out wide. We'll take one more deep inhale and full exhale. Inhale as you fill up the body with oxygen. Breathing in new life. Open mouth as you exhale. Let it all go. Coming into your final resting pose, Shavasana. Allow yourself to stay here in this pose for as long as you need. When you're ready, you can begin to transition into a supported fetal position. Take a moment to check in with the body. Notice how you feel. Slowly press yourself up, coming into a comfortable seated position. Draw the palms together at your heart center, sealing off your practice. Thank yourself for showing up, for dedicating even a small amount of time to moving, to breathing, to finding your yoga. And draw the palms together at your third eye center for clarity of thoughts. To your lips as you speak words of truth. And to your heart as you go about the rest of your day, the rest of your week, always acting out of love. Coming at you live from Bend, Oregon. Thank you for practicing with me. I will see you guys next week. The light in me honors and bows to the light in you. Namaste.